100% indoors today, so this year will last the AC for you for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Hi, this is Katya, one of your horticulturists here at Rogers Gardens, and this is Nika Davis.
Hi, I'm Nika, and I'm an indoor plant specialist here at Rogers Gardens, and today we are very excited to share with you some of our new and exciting rare plants that we have in our greenhouse.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so do you want me to get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I want to share with you this new and fun and exciting one. This is called a peperomia pepper spot. It's actually one of the more rare types of peperomia that we have. So there's over 1,000 peperonia varieties. And this one we just got in. It has this beautiful green, lush, shiny leaves with this little red tinge stems. It's a really trailing plant, very easy to take care of, really good for beginners that are just getting into the plant mom world. So lighting, indirect light, it's usually bright indirect light since it's native to the Amazon rainforest. It's underneath the canopy, so direct sunlight, it will actually bleach out the leaves and you'll lose a little bit of the coloring. You also want to pay attention to the kind of soil and drainage, so you want to make sure that it's really draining through, or else the roots will be sitting in water and it'll just damage the plant altogether. Other than that, it's a really easy plant to take care of. So I really suggest this one. It's really fun and cute and exciting. You can put it up on a high shelf, have it trail, put it in a little hanging basket. Really easy to take care of. So
Nice choice.
yes, thank you.
How often do I have to water it?
I would water it, you can let it dry out between watering, so that depends on your environment. Maybe once weekly, maybe once every 7 to 10 days. Just keep an eye on the topsoil. You really want it to dry out at least 2 inches before you water it again.
For sure.
Alright, what's the next plant?
Alright. This is a cousin, so this one's really cute. It also has a lot of the same care. It's called a string of turtles. What's really unique about this one, though, is that each leaf looks like a little turtle shell leaf, and it strings down. It's also a trailing plant as well, but a lot of people keep it on like the high top shelf right here, but this one actually really needs light to be all around it. It needs to have growth at the top right here, or else it's the growth of the plant will be stunted. So you want to make sure it's getting light from all angles. So same similar watering techniques. So once a week, you can kind of let it dry out between waterings as well, and use well-draining soil. Keep it out of direct sunlight. You want it to be in partial sunlight or indoors. Keep it away from drafts too. You don't want it to be like near AC or a heater or like any exposed area that has a lot of environmentally climate changes. Okay, so this one's super cute. I love string of turtles.
It's one of my favorite plants too.
Yeah, so easy to take care of.
Alrighty, and on to the next guys here. So we have the Rapidophora High, which a lot of our employees are obsessed with this plant because it just likes to shingle upwards. And it looks so good. So pretty much it will pull out or grab one individual leaf every time and kind of go side to side like this. So it's very interesting, and I think we have one on this side too. With these guys, they have pretty similar needs to the peperomia, except that instead of having even lighting all over the whole plant, you kind of just mostly want it directed to wherever it is facing. It does like to stay pretty moist. I wouldn't have it drenched though, so when you are watering, just keep in mind that it probably wants to dry out the first half of the pot at most, and then you want to re-water. So try not to let it dry out in between waterings, or you might have a problem. And lighting, like mentioned before, it's pretty similar. You just want bright light. You don't want it to be direct either, because it can burn. Surprisingly enough though, with this family, they can tolerate it. So let's say a few weeks, you kind of leave it in direct sunlight, they can handle it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If it was a mistake, by all means, it could definitely handle that issue.
That's a little new growth right here.
Oh yeah, new growth here and here. And I think this one had mushrooms. There was one with mushrooms, and it was really cute actually.
Does that mean that soil's healthy?
Yeah, typically fungi usually means it's healthy soil. People freak out sometimes thinking that it might be an issue that they have to remove, but that usually just means either it's too wet, which sometimes can be the case, or you actually have a healthy little mini microclimate kind of environment for this guy, so that's not a bad thing. Alrighty. And for my, for my next one, it's the Skindapsis Tribute Moonlight. This is probably one of my favorite Skindapsis because of how it's not multicolored, it's just like one singular kind of silvery sheen. And I'm just obsessed with how it grows too, because it likes to either trail or climb upward, just like any other philodendron, Skindapsis, or monstera. So you have a lot of options with this guy. You could put a moss pole and have it trail up for anyone that is doesn't have a lot of space, or you could put it on a shelf and let it hang downward. So that's a really good option. Watering needs for these guys is kind of similar to pothos and monsteras, where you kind of water it once a week, or like Nika was saying, it depends also on your climate conditions in your home. So maybe you can even extend it to 2 weeks, or even less than that, maybe sometimes 3 to 4 times a day or a week. Oops. So yeah, this is a really good option. It's probably one of my favorite plants here, and honestly I might get one myself. So
Me too. Oh yeah, and we got this new soil mix in. It's perfect for indoor plants. It's called Miko's Mix. You can use it for any indoor plant. It has really good drainage and the proper nutrients that all houseplants will need. So we just got this in stock. Come in store and check it out.
it has the beneficial fungi too
Yeah.
that you definitely always want in your soil. So it's not a bad idea. Alrighty.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining us today. If you missed any part of this live stream, you're welcome to watch it from the beginning on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Join our email program so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening here in our new greenhouse in all of Rogers Gardens as well. We're also going to have an awesome plant swap weekend this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday. So come in store and check it out. If you're a plant enthusiast and plant mom, we would love to have you here. And I hope you enjoyed this.
Have a good one.
Sorry, y'all.